It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Chargers and the Browns, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We're just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That one caught by Carter. Touchdown, L.A. DeAndre Carter. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown. And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal. And it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From the end zone, it's Freddie Swain. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
The Browns at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play
and a first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. From the red zone now, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Oh, he tries to
Come
force
on,
it in,
bro.
and it's intercepted.
Picked
off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Man, we starting off bad, bro. Come on, we 4-0, dog. Come on now.
As time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Herbert now. He finds his
What the hell 21 was doing? He could have picked that. Come on, dog. Oh, my God.
Touchdown. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Really, referee? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. Following the penalty, Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Watson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard
Let's go.
line. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 39 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Let's go, man. Good D. Let's get this stop, man. That's all we need, a stop.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
There we go. Let's go. You just started out bad. That's all it was. Let's go.
Letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they have to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out of the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up the head of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down. It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he just continues to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded. 3 years in...
Man, come on, bro. Ain't no way, dude.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Caught by Allen. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Swain going to look to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Now they don't want to catch deep passes, bro. What's up with that?
On first, now 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On 1st down, it's Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Over the middle, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would have.
Touchdown!
Let's go.
Dick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down, finding Carter on the slant. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. And we're back now here in Cleveland. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Tackled by Jordan Elliott. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's Herbert. And this pass
Let's go, good D.
And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
That mud didn't even go in the end zone. Come on, man.
Here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. On first down, Watson. Quick slant complete to Njoku. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
He's got a man.
Good catch, Coop.
And he's brought to the ground with another.
Thought that was going to be a pick.
Chargers 25-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Watson on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And not much of a
this running back slow, dude.
24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Keeping no field goal. I'm going for it. Let's go. 2-1.
6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it.
Let's go. That's it.
Touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Watson down to throw.
Oh, come on, bro. You left that dude. Get out of here. This game crazy.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route, is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Herbert and the Chargers down 20-14. A minute 35 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now Herbert, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Herbert finding Allen.
That's 4th down.
Taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but that clock rolling. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Herbert to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Herbert going to throw.
It's a pick. Let's go. Let's game. Let's go.
And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays.
And look at this.
He throwed it right back like an idiot, bro. Come on now.
By Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all game.
And he's in for the touchdown. And
boy, that wasn't even no touchdown. Why they cheating?
Can win this football game.
I can't even challenge this. Man, they cheating. That wasn't no touchdown. They straight hold me. He ain't even score there.
Very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on him.
Bro, every time I get hit, he throw an interception. Yeah, this game over. We played this bad, bro. We played this bad. We 4-on-1, man.
Take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And this, not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it, because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way.
I should have kicked in my field goal, too. I played dumb this game, man.
Trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Patriots' rangy cornerback. He had no picks a week ago, but plenty of stops. 9 of them to be exact. It's the Patriots and the Browns on EA Sports.
First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got here. Second-year man, that's Ramondre Stevenson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead.
Dude, this running back's slow, bro. Take him out.
But no more than that. 2nd down.
He's still in.
They run again with Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Browns in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
From the 50, it's Watson. Right back to Njoku. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Chubb looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Throwing Jones. He completes it to Henry.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Running left is Stevenson.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll go down
He'll
at the
attack him up
28.
to the first down.
Give him 40 yards and a fresh set of downs.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Grant Delpit able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And this one is incomplete.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Watson off play action. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Kareem Hunt,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. And
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, Jones.
Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Looking for Bourne. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the red zone now, Watson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 34.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
From the end zone, it's Freddie Swain. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Come on, Sean Watson, bro. Oh.
And the Pats are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the.
I be want to play the game with no interceptions, bro. That shit is not with it.
To start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. He's got him.
Bro, how? Oh my God, bro. This game is so crazy. That nigga didn't jump for the ball. None, bro.
Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
He'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Off the play fake. Jones.
Let's go.
He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Grant Delpit picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely.
Like they ain't gonna score shit. We mad about that loss last week.
As a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end. So they were on him in a hurry.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put them.
Why is this slow ass still in, bro? Take him out, cuz. This slow ass dude. Why is he still in? I took him out and he's still playing. God damn.
It's the 10 to the 11.
He's still in. Like, bro. It's hell no. And he's still in. Fuck it, bro.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson now to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll be stopped.
Let's
at
go,
the
full
35,
quarter.
but not before he picks up 7 yards. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And very little
Come on, 55, you supposed to be blocking, bro. What is he doing?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Oh, my God,
the
bro.
extra defenders in the box.
I'm going for it, bro.
Trying to keep them from locking
I
down
don't
a game.
really like punting,
Right
bro.
now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
And that's complete to Swain. And he's going to pick up the Browns first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson.
That one to Swain, complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Watson. He's got his tight end.
Good catch.
David
Let's go.
Njoku. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Out of the gun, they run him with Hunt.
Let's go.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Back on the winning streak, man. It's going to be 5-1. Let's go.
And the Browns are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. New York now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive spans 13 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Oh, this game. It's over with. Let them catch you, bro. Let's go. It's going to be 5-1, y'all.
Pitching a shutout. Now they're contributing points themselves, and mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play. It's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be
I'm mad about that close game loss last week, so I'm blowing them out right here. I'm mad about this shit.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put
So they have no mercy.
Stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself,
Shit, that's my fault right there. Oh, he too damn slow. He could have scored, man. You playing.
But in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player.
And he's across.
Dang, Brian want them to score, bro. That's all right. That's their last TD.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Cleveland offense.
We're gonna need it, man. We did our part. We did our job, so we done for the. We done. Gone and need it.
And put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. We 5-1 right there, y'all. 5-1. Let's go.
The victory here, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Browns, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore.
We're gonna play one more, y'all, and that's gonna be it for the night. Dang, Baltimore 5-1. I'm 5-1. Let's see who's gonna leave 6-1. Let's go.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see David Njoku. It was a solid showing in last week's game. 105 receiving yards. It's the Browns and the Ravens, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. Their run game has proven superior so far this season, but that could change this week because now they face the best defensive front in the NFL. It won't be easy for them, Charles, to let that ground game do the heavy lifting like they used. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete.
Big play on y'all already. Let's go.
33 yards that time.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up.
Let's fucking go, man.
And he's brought down after a very nice game.
He came out firing on there. Let's go.
29 officially.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he's in.
Let's go, Nick Chubb.
Browns. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them, pretty darn good one, Lamar Jackson out of Louisville. They'll start by running the option to the right.
This shit ain't going nowhere, Lamar. Try it on somebody else.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
Damn, that's my fault, bro. I fucked up the whole play, dog. Dang.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for... He's got a man, complete!
Another big play on y'all ass. I'm coming out firing, nigga. I don't give a damn. Either stop me or I'm going to keep doing your ass back.
We're pretty, excited about the big plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera... And this is called.
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. We both 5-1, nigga. I'm finna lead the whole 6-1.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Look like we're going to have a shootout this game. Both of us 5-1, too.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
And
this shit ain't
met
going nowhere.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's
Oh, yeah, my ball. Let's go. Good D, y'all.
At the 25-yard line. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Watson. Right back to Njoku.
I love that play. They can't stop that play.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And the way they played last
Come on, bro. Y'all got to hold y'all blogs, dude.
Had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? They just say
Instead
hold
of
me,
giving
bro.
them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And a great job on special.
Oh, yeah, they in trouble. They in trouble. That was a good kick.
Inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins.
Yeah, bring that shit back.
He gets us up near the 10.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing.
Ooh-wee, that's going to be a safety. Almost, it's a safety. Guarantee you I'm going to get this safety.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
I ain't get it. It's all right. My ball, though. I got a good defense, man. We ain't come to play, man. We come to whoop some.
Call for the punt team here on 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Returnable here from the 38. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week. Now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down.
Oh, yeah. Prayers down, man. Roughing the pass.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star,
2-minute warning, let's go.
Even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 23 yards the final tally. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down.
Come on, bro, right in your hand, G.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Touchdown, Browns.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, man.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
But York on now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jackson on first down. It's caught on the right side.
Dang, every time I do that, it fuck me up. Dang.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And Jackson throwing once more. This is
that's all right. They can have that. They got to stop me.
Demarcus Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And I still got time to go score, kick the field goal.
Final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Ooh, Cooper had that, man. Come on.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Faking the give. Now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Pass in.
Come on, man.
The flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, yeah, that's fair down, man. Let's go field goal, right?
So the incomplete pass here, but the roughing the passer call.
I want the TD, though.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
He still could have caught it. Come on, G.
But this throw downfield, incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with
Take my three, man.
At the Ravens' 20-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. The second half upon us sooner than we
5-1, y'all. Baltimore 5-1 too. I'm finna lead this bitch 6-1. Let's go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson going to hold on to this.
Lamar. Try that on somebody else, G. I told you that earlier.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Jackson.
Come on, bro. You running too slow, dude.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No, Sirski, you keep trying me with this, y'all.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Good D. Let's go. Take y'all 3.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tucker's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the
man, that can't stop me, man. Let's go.
And finds weak spots in order to get open.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Still caught that bitch. Let's go. They can't stop me like I said.
10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes
Let's go.
this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Ravens taking the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal.
He got me with that one because all my mans fell down. You ain't getting that shit again, though.
They don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Jackson on 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. To throw again on second down. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Yet again, targeting.
Both of us 5-1, y'all. I'm trying to get to 6-1. I'm winning right now, so looks like I'm going 6-1.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they.
And they'll take it in.
I already know they were gonna give me a game, though. This is a shootout game. I'm still gonna win, though.
From 6 yards away, and the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, it's Freddie Swain. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They go up the middle with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And some space here.
Yeah, they can't stop me, man. It's over with. I'm going 6-1. Let's go.
The 35-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the
2-1. Let's go.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Smart football. Let's go.
Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Yeah, they got one timeout left. Let's go.
Second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to be brought down.
All right, that was their last timeout. Let's go. We got this, y'all.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They run it again with Chubb. And he appears to be
oh, he got in my way. I'm going for it.
3rd and 3. Leaves it
Nigga.
4th and 1. They'll run for it. Chubb. And not only did he not get in the end zone.
Oh, he's short. Wow.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down by 7. Less than 90 seconds to go. Staring them in the face is the need to go 97 yards. No easy task as they come up on 1st and he is not
Safety. Let's go. We 6-1, y'all. Let's go.
Going to wind up a safety. And that 2 points you would think should end any thoughts here of a possible comeback.
Yeah, they had a long field ahead of them anyway, but now 2 scores down, you can just about chalk this one up for lost.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And this will be taken at the 13. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Throwing now, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Swings this out for Hunt. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Watson. And he goes
Dang,
down.
come on, defense.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Bro, oh my God, bro. I throw the ball, bro.
And a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Now Jackson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for
They still lost. It don't even matter.
So they still need a miracle with a clock.
It was a good game, though. Both of them 5-1. They finna go 5-2. I'm finna go 6-1.
Interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They had to go for it with no time.
Yeah, we're gonna go on the knee, man. Smart football. Let's get out of here.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game
Let's go. We're 6-1. Baltimore go 5-2.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Cleveland, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the wind moves.
That was my last game, y'all. I'm gonna finish this one up tomorrow. I thank everybody for stopping by too. Make sure y'all hit that sub button for me and hit that like button for me. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this later tomorrow, y'all.